Hello friends, my name's TheRealEmile and welcome yourselves back to Forza Motorsport 5. In today's video we are going to be continuing on with the vintage Grand Tourers, and our car for today is the legendary 250 California. One of the most beautiful cars ever made, and indeed one of the most expensive. There's a fuel tank. Interesting. Yes, this is a very special car. It's very, very beautiful, as you can clearly see. And yeah, Chris Evans owns one. So let us go and race it in the Grand Touring Legends Championship. For today's event, we haven't got Italian courses in this game, have we? I fancy a blast round Yas Marina, so let us go and do that in the 250 Cali. The roof is off, so we of course don't want to go to the Bernese Alps because that'd be quite cold. So yeah, I absolutely love this thing. I think it's definitely one of the most beautiful cars in the world. I don't know. It's big CLI headlights, and it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful machine. Much better than the brand new California. That's a very ugly, ungainly thing. We've got lots of straights on this, so that might have been a problem because this car doesn't have much straight line speed, at least I don't think. Again, this is another pre-built, so I'm going to definitely try not to smack this one. I've got it in blue. Yeah, I know I should probably have it in red, but, you know, I prefer this blue, I've got to be honest. Usually I'd put it in white as well, but the white on this game just doesn't... I don't know, I just don't like it as much as I did in the previous Forza games, so... Ooh, brakes and handling is a bit of an issue. Yeah, we've got some interesting characteristics. I don't know if I swap the... Yeah, I might build this car for cruising, not for racing. Yeah, it's definitely got the stock suspension, I can tell you that much. Through there, not a problem. But hopefully that should mean this has some speed. It sounds fantastic as well. Come on. Do we have much in the way of... Nah. We have got quite a lot, but we're not exactly getting away from anything. Ooh. Brakes are also a wee bit of an issue. Just got a side tap there. That was probably my fault for coming across the track too much, but oh well. It's like, it likes the curbs at least. That's a good thing with having a nice soft suspension. Curbs aren't too much of an issue. Yeah, we've got to get past this Corvette. Yeah. I love this big wooden steering wheel as well. I just love this car in general. I think it's fantastic. Is the interior as good as the 300 SL? That's debatable. It's definitely much better looking than the 300 SL, at least in my opinion. Even the Miura pales in comparison to the 250. This might be the best looking car in this class. Honestly, I prefer this over the Jaguar E-Type, I've got to be honest. You know, I like the E-Type job, don't get me wrong, it's an absolute fantastic looking machine. But this might be better. At least for me, anyway. Yeah, I mean, even the Miura, this is keeping up with. Again, this is another very old car, actually. This is a bit strange on braking. Yeah, the no contact rule kind of went out the window a little bit. This actually is a 1957 car, which means it's 58 years old at the time of making this video. I don't know why you'd watch it if this video was anything over that, but yeah, I mean, once you've got used to it, it's not bad through the corners. The suspension definitely helps with the bumps and everything. It's a smooth car, it's nice to drive. You know, that corner's a bit problematic, but the brakes are also a little dim-witted. You know, I complained about the 300 SL's brakes, but in comparison to these, the 300 SL had the stopping power of a ACR Viper. I was trying to think of a car with good brakes. I like how the wing mirror is only on the dashboard as well. Very cool. Again, I have to brake twice into that corner. That still wasn't enough to keep it stopped. Yes, Marina was definitely... No way! What the fudge are you doing? Let's just watch that again. This is why driver tires sometimes have issues. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I would have tried a similar... Look at him, trying the same dive again. I don't like playing third person on Forza 5. I don't know. Yeah, with... this car isn't looking quite as good as 300 SL did after his race, I've got to be honest. Yeah, this is... Oh, this might very well be one of the most expensive cars in this game as well. I know this was DLC, so technically everyone got it for free, but this was... Ooh, 1.2 million? 1.3 million? I want to say something like that. Yeah, it's a very expensive car, this. In fact, for the price of this, you... I carried on too fast. In fact, for the price of this, you could get two GT cars, as in proper GT cars, like your... you could get an Aston Martin DBR9 and a Corvette C6 Racer GT Mad Car. What else could you get? You could have a Pagani Huayra and a Ferrari 599 GTO. You could get a Pagani Zonda Cinque and a Lamborghini Miura. There's a lot of cars you could have instead of this, and that of course means this is terrible value for money, technically, but you still want one, don't you? It's an absolutely fantastic car. I love all the switches and stuff there as well. Oh wow, it stuck the oil pressure as well. There's 2 oil pressures underwater. Yeah, that's more important than knowing how much fuel you had left in this thing, believe me. At least back in the day when this came out as well, fuel was dirt cheap. Yeah, I've smacked the nose an ickle bit. It doesn't look too bad on that side though. Hey, look at it, clean. Yeah, I've got a feeling the car would be worth several less millions if it had that damage on it. Hey, there we go. Some level up, some affinity. It's all good. It's actually quite funny. If you go back and watch the original Forza 5 videos where I had like super mini championships and stuff, I was like level 60 something in those, and then you look at it now, I'm like level 169 or something absolutely revoltingly ridiculous like that. Yeah, I spend a bit too much time on this game, probably. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Where is a special event? Well, we got a chase event or a signature event, and I'm fancying the chase event over the signature events. Signature events, I wouldn't even call them special events. Basically, all it does is combine a bunch of cars in with the same mark and throws them all together in a race. It doesn't matter if they're in the same championship or not. Although, to be fair, I can't think of any C-Class Ferraris, so... But anyway, did you see the guy who crashed the 250 GTO in real life? The rarest car in the world. He had it in a classic car show, I think, and he was just pulling it out to put it on the back of a truck or something, and he basically didn't stop in time. He had his mind diverted by something else, which I don't know why your mind would be diverted by something else in a 250, but it was, and he ended up smacking it into the back of something, and now his upwards of $25 million Ferrari is worth $3 million. You can search it on Google Images. I don't recommend doing it if you're of the faint of heart, because it's a fairly sad looking image. Okay, we're racing against a Jaguar E-Type, which is being held up by a bunch of Kias. Yes, this is they should have thrown the original minis in, and then we'd have a proper chase scene out of a film or something. Jaguar E-Type versus 250 California, with a bunch of minis getting in the way. That'd be great, but nope. I don't know why we've come to Sebring. I mean, I know there's not many Well, there's not many British tracks in this game. There's not many there's no Italian tracks in this game, which is a bit of a shame. But then again, the only Italian track I can think, Imila's good. Mugello, not so much. Mugello, if you ever played Forza 4, you'll know Mugello. That was a boring track. It's just nothing to do. It's just basically a bunch of turn rights. I might have played it in my Let's Play series on Forza 4, which is currently on hold. As we do the Horizon Let's Play. I've taken a few days off of that. The episodes are fairly long to produce, and to be honest with you, I haven't had much time to produce said videos, so yeah, that's a bit of a problem, but I've got enough time to throw 3 of these out, so that's good. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to upload, because I do actually have to be at work in a couple of hours, which is nice. Well, I got side slammed by a Kia and then thrown off slightly by that, so power. There we go. She's through. There she blows. Past the other Kia. Do a bit of off-roading action. Because, of course, everyone needs some off-road action in their lives. Even if it is in a 250 California. Is this my favourite classic car? It's close. I can't think of anything off the top of my head that comes within reach of this at the moment. It's definitely my favourite car from the 50s. I mean, I can assure you that. But, you know, there are some others. I actually did have a sheet on my iPod. It was like a note document of, if I was a millionaire, all the cars that I'd want. It ended up being like some gone in 60 seconds list. I had like 70 odd on there. There were some strange ones that you wouldn't usually associate with other things as well. Like there was a... oh god. What was it? A Citroen Saxo VTR. I like those. Volkswagen Polo GTI Mark III. I like those. Ford Fiesta EcoBoost. You know, all these great cars that I just like. That's a strange dent. I'm not quite sure that's how dents work, but whatever. 2 million total XP, that's a lot. Anyway, friends, that's it for the 250 California, and that's it for this video. I hope you join me next time in the final episode of the Classic Grand Tourist Championship. Anyway, friends, until that I've cocked up the end bit. Anyway, friends, until next time, farewell.